Hello everyone, I'm going to do a video today. I'm in a series on these 6 things the Lord hates. We've done a proud look, a lying tongue. Today we're going to do hands that shed innocent blood. I'm going to read Genesis 4, 1 through 11 in the King James Version of the Bible, and it says, And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord, and Abel he also brought of the firstlings of the flock and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. You know, the Lord, we can offer things and he can have respect under our offering. And unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted, and if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And then to thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt have rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Am I my brother's keeper? And we know the answer to that one. We are, and God's expecting us to help our brother and not to hurt him in any way. And you know, 1 Timothy 2:8 said, I will therefore that man pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath or doubting. I lift my hands up. My hand's not been on any man's back. I've not tried to harm anybody. You might not pull a trigger, you might not kill somebody physically. What about spiritually? What about character assassination? Gossip. We ought to be careful of those things. We're treading on the line, I believe, when we participate in anything that's not talking good about somebody or for somebody's good. I don't want to be a participant in the murder of someone's character. You know, those kind of people ought to be on a wanted poster at the post office or somewhere. So slander, you may not kill somebody, but you can damage them. Slander means the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging as to the person's reputation, like he's suing the TV network for slander. Make false and damaging statements about someone they were accused of slandering the head of state, example. God knows that there are more ways to kill than with a knife or a gun, and there are more things to kill than just a body. You can kill a body. Some of us think that we're off the hook of this command because we've never killed another body. Killing another body is the most obvious application of this. But there are things that you can kill, and we may not come out so clean on some of these either. The spirit, we can kill somebody in the spirit, their influence, man, this is some serious things, and the killer influence or whatever, the reputation. We can be participating in slander, rumors. What are the weapons we use in the innocent blood? We use the tongue. There's a whole chapter. There's a chapter that devotes itself, mainly the whole chapter, to the tongue, James 3, and we can read that sometimes. I can either build you up, or I can tear you down. It's like the little boy he was watching a man with a wrecking ball. I heard Brother David Jones tell this story, and he looked up and he said, "Mister, does that take anything to tear that building down?" He said, "No." He said, "I can tear this building down in just a little while, in just a few days." That took years for this to build. It didn't take much to tear down, but it takes skill to build up. I can build you up, or I can be involved in trying to destroy you. I can either give life or take it away. I can put wind in your sails, or I can take your breath away. How are you using your tongue? Be careful of that thing. That's a deadly weapon, I'm telling you. Do you have a license to pack that thing? If I buy you highly, I will let you know through my mouth. Gossip destroys friendships, disrupts churches, causes strife wherever they go. The skills of gospel is normally very faithful to attend church. The gospel is. He's there about every time. They do not want to miss an opportunity, and unfortunately, that this is often the case. The gossiper knows how to spread his or her venom in subtle ways, and it takes two to gossip. Nobody can gossip unless someone lends their ear into them. Avoid giving them a platform. Gossip has destroyed many lives. Those that live to gossip are often the biggest murderers in the country, and that they continually commit character assassination. An old man was found to be spreading rumors that his neighbor was a thief. As a result, the young man was arrested. Days later, the young man was proven innocent. After he was released, he sued the old man for wrongfully accusing him. In the court, the old man told the judge they were just comments. They were not meant to harm anyone. The judge, before passing sentence on the case, told the old man, "Write all the things you said about him on a piece of paper, cut them up on the way home, throw the pieces of paper out. Tomorrow come back to hear the sentence." The next day the judge told the old man, "Before I hand down your sentence, you must go and gather up all the pieces of paper you threw out yesterday." You know, Socrates, they said he had a triple filter test for gossip. This man told Socrates and said, "I want to tell you what I just heard about your friend Agathon." "Hold on," Socrates said, "before you talk to me about Agathon, let's apply some filters on what you're about to say. The first filter is truth. Are you absolutely sure that what you're about to tell me is true?" "Actually, I'm not sure," the man said. "This is something I heard from so-and-so." "All right," Socrates continued, "so you do not know what you're about to tell me is true. Let's move on to the second filter. This that you're about to tell me about Agathon, is it something good?" "No, on the contrary." "Wait," Socrates continued. "So you want to tell me something bad about my friend, but you're not certain if it's true. Still, there's one filter left. Let's see if your information can pass that one successfully." The third filter is usefulness. What you're going to tell me about my friend, is it useful? "No, not really." Well said, Socrates, "what you're going to tell me is neither useful, good, or true. Then why tell it to me?" When tempted to repeat some tidbit of information that could raise a negative eyebrow, remember to think, T-H-I-N-K. T, is it true? H, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? K, is it kind? Ask the gossiper these 5 questions. What's your reason for telling me? Where did you get your information? Have you gone directly to those involved? Have you personally checked out all the facts? And 5, can I quote you if I check this out? Gossip is a 3-edged sword, damaging the one who speaks it, the one who hears it, and the subject of it in equal measures. So the people that shed innocent blood, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to hurt anybody if I can't help somebody. I sure don't want to If I can't help them, I sure don't want to hurt them. We need to be careful what we say. If what you say is true, is there any profit to it? Hands that shed innocent blood. I don't want to put my hand on anybody's back. So let's consider these things today. I've enjoyed getting it to you. If you need me, let me know. If you've got any feedback or comments, I appreciate that too. Until next time.